back to last time. Now I'm Denzi.
D.
Welcome back to another episode, y'all. I know it's been a while since our last episode. It's been like 2 weeks maybe,
Yeah.
but I apologize on my behalf. I did just move into college, and yeah, that's why it's taking so long. But we back now.
We back. Yeah. We back more consistent. We're gonna be more consistent than ever. Um I really honestly I can't wait till I'm loving the NBA season, but during I wanna see what's gonna happen during the off season because during the off season is where we had to really use our creative minds for an episode with no basketball going on. Like it wasn't really much to talk about, but we really did like just use our minds and just like find different things to talk about. So I can't wait till that happen. Cause all types of creativity on both ends. We're gonna have it going. We're gonna see what's gonna be going on. But yeah, let's just recap. Let's go ahead and dive straight into the playoffs. I think last time we recorded the episode, Bucks versus Miami had just started, so let's dive into that series. You guys already know Miami 1-5. Um, couple questionable like game ending type of things. Um, and coming into the series, who did you pick? Who did you have going
I
into?
had Miami.
Okay, you had Miami. I
I,
had.
I, I said Miami in six, I think.
Oh, okay. And matter of fact, that was reversed. What I said I got Bucks in six, but if it goes to a game seven, then I got Miami. So I was wrong on both parts because it didn't even get to a game six. This was really crazy to see. Just like Giannis didn't look like like that same Giannis, he mean mugging after he take a dunk. We didn't see that Giannis. We saw Giannis like I literally looked in his eyes and he was like shook. Like he looked like he was scared. Like he did like not like want the ball in like the final minutes, like in the fourth quarter. It was like he literally looked shook. He setting off ball screens, like which is not him. And that's my definition of choking when you not when a guy misses a wide open shot. I mean, you can say that's choking, but that's not my definition of choking. My definition of choking is when I can make you do something out of your element. Like if I can get Giannis to pull up for him for a three when he has JJ Redick guarding him and he can easily blow by and get a dunk, that's my definition of choking when I can get you to do something out of your element. Um, but what's your takes on this series?
Yeah, Giannis definitely didn't play like the superstar he is, bro. Giannis didn't play like Giannis, bro.
He
he
did.
he played like Justin Anderson.
I think that might be a little too
I'm
far.
off that.
That
I'm
might
off
be a little too
that.
far. Yeah,
I'm off that. But yeah, I kind of knew Miami would win. I didn't think it'd be in five, but
yeah.
yeah, that's who I had going in. But I expect more from the Bucks. I really do expect more from the Bucks. But yeah,
And since we on this series, we can go ahead and dive into Giannis free agency. And before we dive, I want to see more of in Chris Middleton too. Like I understand that he didn't touch a basketball up until the bubble came, but it's a lot of players like that. Like guys like Jason Tatum. It was a couple more guys. I don't think Brandon Ingram did. I don't think. I don't want to guarantee that, but just like that's no excuse. Like you like, and honestly, he might be the reason that they leave because he's not the star that everybody hyped him up to be. Like before the season ended, he had just dropped 50 points. So and then to come in the playoffs is another year. Like, hey, where's Chris Middleton? Like the same questions we're having now, like we had last year. So this is two times in a row. Same thing for Giannis. Like I don't know. But let's get into Giannis's free agency decisions. He's already said he wanted to like his kid, Liam Antetokounmpo. He said he wants him to grow up in Milwaukee. But what do you think? What do you think about Giannis and free agency? Like, how do you think he should approach things? If you were Giannis, be honest for a second. What would you do?
Honestly, I don't see Giannis as the type of guy to switch teams, but he has to do what's best for him at the end of the day. Um, there's a lot of people saying he might go to Miami. That's a weak, bro. I'm gonna say that's weaker than what KD did, but
We
uh,
talked about this. We gonna get into that.
yeah, we did. If I'm Giannis, I'm staying in Milwaukee, and I'm making them change the roster to what I want. That's what I'm doing. They gonna treat me like LeBron if I'm Giannis.
I get that. I feel that. Gotta be definitely gotta be some type of roster change. I've been hearing some Chris Paul for Eric Bledsoe type of rumors, which I like that fit because Chris Paul could definitely be that closer. He's step up. I say they're probably on the same level defensively. We know Chris Paul is a pest on defense, but Derek Bledsoe definitely has improved on that side of the ball. But more spacing, more consistency, more of a veteran leadership in the locker room. Going to help Chris Middleton too, just to kind of calm him down in clutch situations. Cause hey, he be shaking, he be shaking. And
Bro, I just I just seen Cameron Payne pop up on my screen.
for bro, hold on,
My bad. I had to bust out laughing.
Cameron Payne, man.
He just popped up on my screen.
Shout out Cameron Payne, man. Let's not cap like he wasn't balling on the Suns, bro. Let's not let's not cap. Let's not cap. Okay, but yeah, like I was saying, Chris Paul would just be that ultimate veteran in that locker room. I really like to see that. I don't. The thing for me is like, what about OKC? Like, it's two sides to every story. What would OKC get out of it? I really don't see them benefiting from anything that Milwaukee can give them, unless they give them a guy like Dante DiVincenzo, a good young piece. But other than that, I really don't. I don't know. But yeah, that's really it. Congrats to the Heat. They're exceeding expectations, and this is crazy. They got a chance to go to the finals now. This is crazy. Um, Boston versus Toronto. What's your takes on this series?
Uh, Toronto did way better than I thought they would. That's what I have to say about that. Pascal Siakam, you could say he cost that series, bro. Me and D talked about this.
Bro, the amount of dirt that's about to get. Go ahead, bro. Nah, go ahead. Go ahead. There's more that you
Hey,
got to say about Pascal.
when Pascal goes to Utah, just know, bro,
He said Utah, bro.
they
No.
coming for him.
No. He said
They
Utah.
coming for him, bro.
He hate
But yeah,
Utah. He hate Utah. That's why he said it ain't no Pascal Siakam and Utah rumors. He just hate those two. He hate Utah and he hate Pascal Siakam. So, but
but yeah, Celtics, they did what I knew they could do. Yeah,
yeah, man. I honestly, Pas, I don't want to put it all on Pascal Siakam, but
I do,
a lot of it
I
was
do.
a lot of it was Pascal Siakam. A lot of people talk about Pascal Siakam hasn't really been special ever since he stepped back into the bubble. He hasn't been the Pascal Siakam that we seen in late 2019. Where he was putting up like crazy numbers. He was averaging like 30 points in the span of those like a couple months. But we haven't seen that type of Pascal Siakam. I expected him to step up to the plate and really be that guy. I'm a guy. been seeing like the holes in Pascal Siakam's game, like just his ability to create a shot in a half court set. I've been noticing them things, and it's just surprising how people are just now noticing it. And Kendrick Perkins is going out and saying that he's a top 10 player in the league right now when he can't even create his own shot. Like it's unbelievable, but you can tell that the Raptors definitely missed having Kawhi Leonard. They definitely missed Kawhi Leonard, a guy who can close the game, be a defensive stopper for them, make plays all around. You can tell that they definitely missed him this series. And congrats to Boston, man. Um, they definitely make this series harder than it had to be. I think they could have won the series in five if they wouldn't have left OG and Anobi open on that wing. I definitely do think that they could have won the series because if he wouldn't have hit that shot, the series would have been over because their spirit would have been out of there. It would have been completely over. But but yeah, man. Let's move on to the Western Conference now. All right, so we got Lakers versus Rockets. What's your take on this, bro?
I didn't want the Lakers to win, but man, I don't even want to say nothing about that. I don't want to say nothing about that. I'm not a fan of James Harden. I'm not a fan of LeBron. I just I
Hey,
just like LeBron more than I dislike James Harden, so I just want the Rockets to win.
you just
I could care less though.
all types of hatred in that series. Dang.
But I do blame that series on Russell Westbrook, 100%.
I, it's a my blame. I put it on. I put it on D'Antoni. I put 70% on D'Antoni and 15% on Harden, 15% on Westbrook. That's how I'm gonna split it up and divide it as far as the blame. The role players definitely could have been better. PJ Tucker and Robert Covington, they had decent series. But I definitely think that they could have did. I definitely do think that Russell Westbrook and James Harden could have did more themselves. But me personally, I think that Mike D'Antoni could have did something. Like it was something he would have had to do. Like you see that they're doubling Harden and leaving Westbrook open. So whether this means that Harden and Westbrook cannot be on the same they cannot be on a floor together, and then that's what you just got to do. If clutch situations you can't play Russell Westbrook, then that's what you got to do. But you have to change something. You see that they're taking your star player, the guy that you're paying $40 million. They're taking him out the game. You have to find a way to make it work because at this point you're making $40 million go to waste. Like Russell Westbrook said it himself. Russell Westbrook, he said he's out there just running around. If the guy that you're paying $40 million says that out of his mouth, then that means A, it's something that Russell Westbrook has to try and figure out what he got to do, or that means the coach has to do something. And it's hard, like you've been running this system with Russell Westbrook all season, and now you can't just expect him to change it. Like you have to, that has to fall on the coach. Like we seen this with Nick Nurse in the finals last year. Okay, Steph Curry busting us up. Let's hit him with this boxing one. You have to be willing to make sacrifices. You have to be willing to make sacrifices. We seen this with Mike Budenholzer. He was unwilling to give Giannis different types of looks. He was unwilling to like just change the whole game plan and unwilling to play Chris Middleton and Giannis over 35 minutes. And you see where they got them. They got the gentleman's sweep. So you, as a coach, that falls on you. But we did learn today that Mike D'Antoni he quit. He quit before he could get fired. That's the way I put it. But he basically did quit. He put out a whole open letter going on, talking about how he will miss Houston and all of that. But yeah, man, that's my little rant I had to go on. Congrats to the Lakers, man. They looking way better than they did. LeBron is showing that 2018 LeBron. That's my favorite season of LeBron, where I think he was just hooping. He's showing that LeBron, um, just hooping. But next series we have. Let's move on to the Clippers versus the Nuggets. What's your take on this series, man?
This is one of the best series so far.
Mhm.
I could if the Nuggets pull this off, bro, it's tough, bro. But we need to see more out of Lou Williams. I feel like that's the reason they haven't been able to close it out. He hasn't been playing the same. I seen some. I think he was shooting like, oh, I forgot what he was shooting, but it was bad, bro. Real bad, bro. Never seen Lou Will like this. But
He's shooting like 20% from the three
yeah,
this playoffs.
yeah,
So
bro, it's
crazy.
bad. It's bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, he really has to step it up, bro. They really want to close out this next game.
hmm Um, my take on it is the Nuggets have like they're consistently just defying the odds. Like once you count them out, they just find a way to rally together. They're I'm starting to love their coach. His name slipped my mind. Um, but I'm really starting to love him. Like I be watching his press conferences. He has this thing where he's always just like doing all types of hand motions. I be laughing at that. He's hilarious. But that you can really tell that he's just like a guy who he really believes in his players. He went on and talked about Michael Porter Jr. We know the whole thing with Michael Porter Jr. He came out and said, basically, I need more touches. We can't rely on Jokic and Jamal Murray all the time. He came out and said something about that, which we'll get into later. I want to get your take on that. But he can't. But it shows that he really believes in his players. Like when Michael Porter Jr. took that shot, he said that he almost knew it was going in just because he has that type of faith and confidence in his players, and it really shows because Michael Porter Jr. didn't even take that shot. He said, "Hey, coach, gonna live and die with it, so I might as well just take it." So that's just really going to show that the well balance and the roundness of that team and just how they just play for each other. Yeah, they've been really nice to watch this season. But like I said, let's get into that Michael Porter Jr. thing. What did you think about when he said that?
Coming from a rookie, bro, that's real bold, bro. Real bold, and I love it, bro. I love it
Mm-hmm.
because, in my opinion, he ain't say nothing wrong. Um, and he did prove himself the next game, bro. If you don't talk like that, you gonna have to make up for it.
Yeah.
So he did show out. He had a clutch block and a clutch bucket, bro. So yeah, if you gonna talk like that, you gotta show it, bro. And that's exactly what he did.
Yeah. That's it. That's how you back it up, man. You gonna say something like that, you gotta go do something. It would have looked real bad if he would have went out there and just didn't do anything. But yeah, man, we got some good stuff. Who you got game seven? Who you got game seven? Nuggets versus Clippers.
Hmm. Honestly, I'm gonna take the Clippers, bro. Just just cause I just feel like Kawhi wouldn't go that he wouldn't go out like that, bro. He's gonna open up a different animal, bro. No cap. He's gonna come out different.
I'm gonna go.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go Nuggets, mainly just to be different. I ain't gonna lie, mainly just to be different.
Nah, I know why. Cause of Jokic.
No
Yo,
cap,
man crush, bro.
bro.
Yo,
Watch out,
man crush.
watch out, bro. Too far. But nah, I'm gonna go ahead and take the Nuggets. just because they haven't found an answer for Jokic in the last like 4 or 5 games. They haven't found an answer for him. And they just been playing great team ball, and it's gonna be hard to beat them because the Clippers are just deep. But it's gonna be a dogfight either way it go, man. It's gonna be a dogfight. And like you said, I don't think Kawhi gonna fold either, but Paul George will. Paul George
Yeah.
will fold. He will
So
fold.
that's really what it's gonna rely on, bro. If if Paul George is playing like George Paul, bro, that could it's gonna be a wrap, bro.
PP. But nah, I do think Paul George gonna fold. Hopefully he prove me wrong, but I can't see him having a good. He had a
Lou
decent
Will as
game.
well, bro. Lou Will as well.
Oh yeah, I can see Lou Will stepping up. Um, but Boston, Miami in the conference finals. Who you got?
I see that going to a game 7. Me and D was talking about this before.
Yeah,
I see it going to a game 7. And I'm gonna take the Celtics just because of their star power, bro. They have Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, and then Gordon Hayward is coming back. And if Kemba can play like cardiac Kemba, it's a wrap, bro. It's a wrap.
I feel that, but the thing, what about they said that again? They said that against the Bucks. Like you probably got the best player in the league, and you made him look like he belonged borderline G League player. Like I don't know. It's definitely gonna be interesting. My thing with it is I definitely want to see how Bam Adebayo's like impact is gonna be. I was talking to Denzel about this. Um, Bam Adebayo, his impact really came off him being a defensive stopper in a paint and just like knowing how to guard Giannis. Now you're gonna see times where Bam Adebayo has to guard Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, Kemba Walker, and if Gordon Hayward come back, Gordon Hayward, you're gonna see all of these types of players being thrown at you, and they're specifically perimeter players. I know Bam Adebayo can hold his own in the paint. I want to see how he does on the perimeter. He has quick feet, so he has the ability to do so. But I just want to see like the game plan switch up. I want to see what Eric Spoelstra is going to do because there's no way you can play the Bucks and the Celtics the same way. They're going to have to switch something up. So I really want to see what Eric Spoelstra is going to come up with. But yeah, bro, I think that's all we got. Today, bro. We really covered everything. Did you see that the protesters blocked off the NBA media bus? Something like that. Yeah, I don't understand how they got into the bubble, but they was blocking it off. They had signs. They said, "Help us, AD. Help us, LeBron. Help us, Russell Westbrook, and help us, James Harden." And I really don't know. Hopefully they ain't bring. Hopefully they ain't bring the virus to the bubble. I hope not. But yeah, I don't understand how they got into the bubble at all. But yeah, that's crazy.
Oh, one thing that we didn't talk about is what's his name? Oh, Daniel House, bro.
Oh yeah, I'm glad you said that. So
I want to start it off. So
yeah, speak on it.
he brought a female. Well, I don't think he brought one. I think you told me that it was one of the workers there.
Yeah, it was the COVID-19 tester.
Yeah. So so he brought her in the room. Wait, actually, if that happened, why did he get kicked out then? If she was already in the bubble.
I don't think that the COVID. I'm not sure, but I know like a lot of workers, they don't have to actually stay confined in the bubble. Like they can go in and out of the bubble. So I don't I don't know if she was going in and out or if they just didn't want them around each other. But yeah, that's tough. Daniel House got a family.
Yeah, he got a whole wife and kids, bro.
Yeah,
Mm.
bro.
One
That's
thing that I don't agree with, bro, is Justin Anderson does that one thing and he gets kicked out. But Lou Will, he can go out and party, bro.
you mean Daniel House? You said Justin Anderson.
Oh, yeah, my bad. I think never mind. I'm not even gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it. But yeah, he can go and do that, and he gets kicked out. But Lou Will, he leaves the bubble, goes and party, and he just gets free access, bro. Like I don't understand that. It's dumb to me.
It's definitely I didn't see it coming. That's that's wild, but shout out Stephen A. He said what he said. He said these are a bunch of I don't want to speak on it too much too hard, but he said there's no women around and push gonna come to shove and this is one of the things that he kind of feared, like your wife not around. So that's
Temptation.
fighting temptation, man. Fighting temptation. He couldn't.
They gotta go to church. Okay.
Yeah, they building all types of bubble barber shops, building all types of game rooms. So you need a pastor in there. Need somebody. Need a bubble church.
No cap.
So, but hey, it's the end of this episode, man. Hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, share to your friends. We gonna put out an episode real soon, right after this. Y'all not gonna wait 2 weeks again. I promise you that. But anything else you got to say, bro?
Yeah, bro. Y'all don't mind the ghetto background. You know, I just moved in. I'm trying to find a place to set up the green screen and all that. Yeah, it's the ghetto background, but yeah, bro, we gonna get it situated. But yeah, that's all I got to say. I hope y'all enjoyed. I'm Dennis.
I'm D.
We out.